Hi, I'm Brett Mitchell. Welcome to Rod and Reels. We're going to do a little fishing today, catch some bass. Me and Nelson Walker are going to go at it and see who can get the most today. We're at Lake Marion. We're going to start off this morning. It's real early. The sun's just coming over the trees. We're going to do a little topwater fishing, see if we can get an early morning bite. Fish around these pads. Starting off with a frog. Frog fishing is about as fun as it gets.
Now tell me about the lure.
This particular lure is called a horny toad. It's a buzz frog. Soft plastic. We rig it much like we rig a worm. It's a big hook, goes through the front, comes out the side, makes it weedless. We just buzz this across the top. It makes a lot of action, throws a lot of water on the water, a lot of wake on the water. Basically, the fish will follow it. They'll see it come across. They're in these pads, and they're there to ambush whatever comes by their way. This time of the year, when it's really hot, there's two schools of thought in bass fishing. Either you go deep and go where the water's cooler, or you get in the heavy cover, and the fish use this for shade and ambush to catch the smaller fish, the prey fish. So we're fishing for the shallow fish. I'm not much of a deep fisherman. I think it's kind of boring. But they use these pads. They'll get underneath them. The pads create shade, and the shade attracts the bait fish. The bait fish attract the larger fish, and this is something you can do just about when the water hits about 70 degrees, 65 to 70 degrees, right on through the summer until the fall.
Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm throwing a crankbait. It's a lipped crankbait, and this bait will run about 6 to 10 feet. And I'm out on the main lake, and I'm trying to find basically where the big pods of shad that move around out on the main lake. That's what the fish key on. And there's ledges out here where it will drop. You know, and depends on the size or the depth of the hump. You know, it may go from 5 to 15 feet, or it may go from 10 to 15 feet. You know, the main lake behind us at the deepest point is about 24 feet. Santee's really not a deep lake, and these fish don't stay super deep. They stay mid-range, usually anywhere from 5 to 15 feet. And but they're always going to be around those bait fish. And what I'm doing is fishing the ledge, just trying to make contact with a group of fish that's up on that ledge, looking for something to feed on. Sometimes you can actually, early in the morning, you'll actually see the shad out here flicking on top. And it doesn't take long when that sun pops up for those shad to go deep and actually pull out and suspend out in the middle of the lake. And the fish will do the same thing. They pull out and get out there with them too. So all I'm doing is cranking this bait You know, starting it out where it's touching the bottom, and then when it gets out off the edge of that ledge, it comes out over deeper water.